What's the most toxic thing a relative ever said to your kids? Sunday dinners at my mother's house were mandatory. Miss one, and she'd call crying to the entire family about how I was keeping her grandbabies away. The guilt trips worked for years. That particular Sunday started normally. My son Jake was bouncing with excitement about scoring his first soccer goal. My daughter Emma, 5, was coloring quietly. My mother had made her usual roast chicken, acting like the perfect grandmother. "Grandma, guess what?" Jake said, his whole face glowing. "I scored a goal. Coach said I was the star player." My mother set down her wine glass with deliberate slowness. "Don't get too excited. You're not athletic material. Too slow, too clumsy, just like your mother was." Jake's smile vanished. "Mom," I warned. She continued, looking directly at Jake. "I'm being realistic. Better he knows now than wastes years thinking he's special when he's not. Your mother thought she was smart too. Look where that got her. Divorced at 30 with 2 kids. That's enough." "What?" "Someone needs to prepare him for reality. He's already showing signs of being slow. His teacher called about his reading, didn't she?" Jake's eyes filled with tears. "Ms. Patterson said I was improving." "Improving from terrible is still bad," my mother said, cutting her chicken. "And Emma here, spending all day coloring instead of learning real skills. They're both headed nowhere special." Emma's crayon stopped moving. I'd started recording our interactions 3 months ago to protect myself. My phone, hidden in my purse, was capturing everything. "Kids, go play in the living room," I said quietly. Once they left, I turned to my mother. "How dare you? Oh, please, stop being dramatic. I raised you the same way, and you turned out adequate." "Adequate? I have a master's degree. I run a marketing department. And you're divorced, living in a rental, driving a 10-year-old car. Hardly impressive. Because I left an abusive marriage. Because I chose my kids' safety over comfort." She laughed. "Abusive? Right. James was a good man. You just couldn't keep him happy. He gave me a black eye. You probably provoked him. That's when I knew we were done. Completely, permanently done." I pulled out my phone and hit play on the recording from 2 weeks ago. My mother's voice filled the kitchen. "Jake's obviously retarded. Have you had him tested? And Emma's probably going to be a slut like you were in high school." Her face went white. "I have 12 recordings like this," I said calmly. "You're calling Jake stupid, slow, retarded, telling Emma she's ugly, that no one will love her, telling them I'm a failure, that their father left because of me. You recorded me? In my own home? It's legal in this state. One-party consent. How dare? I'm done. We're done. You will never see my children again." She stood up, shaking. "I'll sue for grandparent rights." "Try it," I said, pulling out a folder. "My lawyer says your recorded verbal abuse, plus these texts where you call my children damaged goods and lost causes, would make any judge laugh you out of court." She grabbed for the folder. I pulled it back. "That's not all," I continued. "Remember when you told Jake that grandma loves Emma more because she's prettier? Or when you told Emma that Jake was the favorite because boys matter more? I have those too. They won't remember. Jake's been having nightmares. His therapist says it's from emotional abuse. Emma stopped drawing people because you told her she was too stupid to get proportions right." My mother sat down heavily. "I was trying to prepare them for the real world. No, you were destroying them like you tried to destroy me. But here's the difference. I survived you. They won't have to." I gathered my kids and left. In the car, Jake asked, "Are we never seeing grandma again?" "No, baby, we're not." "Good," Emma said quietly. "She's mean. That was 18 months ago." Jake's confidence has soared. He made the travel soccer team. Emma's artwork is flourishing. Her teacher calls her gifted. My mother has called 247 times. She sent letters, had relatives intercede, and even showed up at Jake's school. The restraining order stopped that. Last week, Jake said, "Mom, remember when grandma said I'd never be good at anything? Yeah, baby. My coach wants me to try out for the state team." "That's amazing. I'm glad we don't see her anymore. She was wrong about everything." Yes, she was. And my kids will never hear her voice again.